sugar and spice. Yeah. And make everything there feel nice. No. A little sugar and spice. Yeah. And make everything there feel nice. Yeah. It's shawty bad to the.
Welcome to the Sugar and Spice podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's not too sweet, which is nice.
No, it has like,
This Fizz drink, everybody. So make sure you pop on over to those short reels to look at it. It's a little bit of a pomegranate, pomegranate Prosecco Fizz. Delicious.
very good.
Way to like kick off the approaching holiday season.
Yes, actually, yes. This is a new
Right?
holiday.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
So guys, like send ideas for different like holiday drinks that you want to see. Like it's coming. So we got Christmas time coming.
It's coming.
And we have a lackluster
Good
reunion.
night, Snooze Fest reunion. Probably one of the worst reunions that
I mean,
have
I've seen. This will be the third one that I've seen.
It's, I don't know. There was a lot of, it's a lot. There's a lot of things that are going on.
Netflix, we're begging you, please, 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 film the reunion after all episodes are out, and then have people send in comments and questions. Like, we know what we want to see.
If you want to keep Vanessa and Nick hosting these frickin' reunions, then we're begging you, please let other people have input on the questions.
Yeah, like,
because they're not asking
No.
the hard-hitting, like, they're not getting to the crux of any issues. That is
no.
surface level fluff.
Listen, I want Dr. Phil level.
We want
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake. We want, what's his face?
Andy
Cohen from Bravo.
Maybe
host
they should talk to him.
reunions. Yes, maybe he can provide some if they're not willing to get rid of Nick and Vanessa, please, Andy, come in and provide some coaching
Or just
for the
let
two
us
of them.
lead it. Like, let's do like a viewer's choice type thing, where it's like hot seat. These are the questions. Like, you see how the celebrities are like, they like read off like the most Googled things about them, or like hot questions that people say online about them, or whatever. Give us that. We will ask the real questions. We want to know the nitty gritty. Like, we want to know what went down.
You can't talk about, and we'll get into it, but you can't talk about stuff the whole freaking show, and then no one's addressing it in the
reunion.
Like,
no, it's unbelievable.
So then we still don't know.
Yeah.
So
anyways, let's just hope that maybe some of these people go on podcasts or whatever and we get to see. But I feel like
people, but that I feel like that's what's also contributing to this lackluster reunion is that
nobody's
they've
been
already doing like a ton of them have done the Vile Files, a ton of them have done that AD's podcast.
Yeah, they shouldn't have like put those episodes out then until after.
So I'm like, I feel like it's already. I'm like, okay, well, we've already talked about this.
Yeah, you kind of
heard this. Like, Megan hired her own paparazzi to take pictures of her.
Yeah, I mean, we just like jump into Jordan and Megan.
So
the biggest news of all.
Yes. So Megan has a baby now. The baby was, I think she said about 2.5 months old when the reunion was filmed.
And we're saying what the reunion was filmed probably like a month ago.
Yeah, like within the last month, I think.
Yeah.
So, so she has a baby boy, and she has a baby daddy
who she got pregnant with 3 months after knowing him.
Right.
And like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure a baby's more of a commitment than a marriage, but hey, to each their own. I feel like she had something to prove. I feel like now looking at it, she was like, I gotta prove that I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a mom. I'm mom material.
Well, I think it kind of bothered me when they asked Jordan, like, well, see, and here's a great example of how brutal they are, like Nick and Vanessa. So they turned to Jordan and they're like, why do you think Megan broke up with you? And he's like, hi, like Megan's sitting right there. Mm-hmm. Why don't we ask Megan? Mm-hmm. So then they turned to Megan. Why did you break up with Jordan? And she was like,
we all know why.
Well, she made the excuse of, I've dated potential in the past. And it's like, okay, but you knew he was potential all along.
But I don't even see him as potential. That's the thing. Maybe, like, I guess for her,
like, because he doesn't make the money she makes. I don't know what else she could possibly be
like,
referring
I think he's
to.
incredibly, like, I think he's already established. Like, for a normal person,
For a normal person,
for normal people, he's incredibly established. Like
he has a
got a
place,
job,
he's got a job, he
and
has a son, he's stepping up for the son.
And like, yes, is his place modest?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Could he probably get something that's maybe a 2-bedroom? So he probably, but also medical is really expensive in the States.
Yeah.
So I know people who have the Dexcoms and all that stuff. Thankfully in Canada it's covered.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're talking
that's a good point, actually. Yeah,
talking about almost probably $2,000, $3,000 a month in diabetes medication. Like the Dexcoms are not cheap, right? So yeah, like I'm sure, and we don't know what the ex-baby mama does, so I'm sure he picks up a lot of the slack.
I'm sure he has some insurance like through his work, but at the same time, it's like you have to pay in for those premiums and everything. So,
and that's if he can even get his kid covered.
Yeah, well, yeah,
because it's a pre-existing condition. So there's all these other things. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? He probably does make good money, but he also probably outputs a lot taking care of his kid.
Well, and being a single parent too is difficult because then you're funding your whole residence yourself.
And we don't know, is there some sort of child support agreement? Like, we don't know.
So yeah, no, like I thought her reason was bullshit. They show baby daddy, and I feel like seeing Megan's friends, seeing Megan's baby daddy, like it just affirms to me that I feel very comfortable calling bullshit when she's talking about her age being
she's not 30
early to mid 30s. There's no freaking way.
No
way, because also I saw somewhere that the baby daddy is like 11 years older than her. 11 years older, so he's in his mid 40s. I don't freaking think so. Did you see that guy?
No, he
looks like he's in his early 50s.
I would say I would peg him to be anywhere from 46 to 52. That would be like the age bracket.
48.
Yeah.
48 to 52. I'm like, there's no way knowing my age, like.
And knowing my age, there's no way she's younger than me.
No.
Like, no way.
Jordan made a comment, like, so when
he made a comment about her being
35.
Like so 5 years older.
So from the start of the show when she was 32, now we're already at 35 in the course of a few months. So like, what now? Now she's 40? Like, I don't know. So I'm calling bullshit on her, like whatever age she made up for the show. I don't believe it. Especially after seeing Lex Luthor, because I am convinced, very late 40s or early 50s.
And to be fair, too, like, bad on you, Netflix, for not doing your background checking on these people.
Remember Tyler?
Liler? Yeah.
Care to do background checks on anybody. So, and like even if they did a background check, I'm sure she has the resources to make herself whatever age she wants to be. On paper.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I don't know, like this whole,
and like suddenly her and Casey are like best friends. Like Casey's the only one that knew about her being pregnant. I'm so sorry, I would not trust Casey with any sort of secret I had.
Well, and before we jump to them, but like also like Megan dated both Mike and Blake. She was a busy lady. Like fine, fair, you're single, like you can do whatever you want.
But no, that was, for me, it was a prime example. The reason she went on those couple dates where Mike is because she wanted to see if she fucked up and picked Jordan by accident. She wanted to see. And she says, oh yeah, like they weren't compatible or whatever. But I almost feel like she was like, okay, post Jordan, she was like, I really got to buckle down. I got to find somebody. I got to have a baby. My egg timer's kicking. Like,
yeah, because she's probably in her late 30s, early 40s. Her eggs are ticking. And I don't know, like them getting Jordan to explain the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
I don't understand that. I'm pretty sure most people understand that.
Only Mike. Mike is the only person who does not understand there's a difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Okay, Mike's an idiot.
Although Jordan did say he did make a nice contribution to, I guess, whatever charity. But we checked that check did not bounce because Mike is a swindler.
A tax receipt?
Yes, like, Mike is a swindler.
Yeah, because did he ask one of his little sugar mamas for some money and then was like, I need to donate this? And it's just him trying to save face, really.
Yes.
And I think Jordan like probably got that too, because he was like, oh yeah, like he made amends or whatever. But like still, like, we all know that he was just trying to toss him under the bus.
He knows that, like, you're an idiot if you don't know the difference at your big age. So, and then, like, I felt Jordan came out of the reunion, out of the two of them, definitely looking a way better. Like, poor guy, like, he
looked great.
He looked great. Yeah, like, from a looks perspective, he looks like he's been in the gym. He's taking care of himself. Like,
he looks like happier.
Well, he looked a little sad when she was talking. When she was talking, he looked a little sad. So I think there's still, like, I don't think that he's necessarily interested in her. I think he still feels a little bit remorseful on what he introduced Luca
100%
to, without being able to, like,
100%. And to be fair, like, I would almost say, like, it was brave of him to even want to go on the show in the first place, just for the example of, like, that's a lot of pressure to, one, put on somebody else, and to put on your kid, to put on your baby mama. Not to say that it couldn't work, but it's a lot of pressure to be like, hey, so I'm getting married in 4 weeks.
Yeah, you really need to, like, from his perspective, he really needed to find the right person. Like, obviously Megan wasn't it.
I think she, like, pretended and sold herself in a way that, like, she wasn't being true to her beliefs, even though, as much as she said he wasn't forthcoming with stuff, like, in that last conversation they had, like, oh, like, she kind of, I think she's made a comment about, like, he said, like, or he didn't really fully explain his lifestyle or something, but, like,
okay, well, we can extrapolate. If you know
everybody's trying to sell themselves.
If you know anybody with children, you can extrapolate, like,
kind of get it. But I don't think any of her friends have kids, so I don't think she's ever been around kids.
So anywho, like, yeah, so Megan is whatever off with her Lex Luthor, and Jordan, he did say he's not dating anyone at this time. He's just focusing on himself and Luca, which is, I feel that's totally fair.
Absolutely. Like, you know what, the right lady will come around when she comes around, and it's not like he's on a ticking clock because he already got a kid.
He already got one, he has a vasectomy. Yeah. So, and I'm sure his DMs right now are full of women. Because I took a quick scroll through his Instagram, and he has many women in the comments. So I'm sure his DMs are just as busy. Good for you, Jordan. Good for you.
Good job. And you know what? Like, I think for him, he almost needs to find, like, a single mom who has kids.
I think so.
I think like that'll be the best. Like, they don't want any more. Or maybe just one between the two of them.
Yeah, and then they can blend their family.
Yeah. Alrighty. Next couple on
Casey,
the chopping block.
Yeah. Well, okay, so they bring out Casey, Patrick, and Kate. Why is Kate there? No one knows.
For emotional support. She is Madison's emotional support person.
But I'm like, you didn't even make it out of the pods. Like, why are you here?
I feel like
for 5 minutes.
I know. I think the only reason she was there is because of the whole triangle with Nick and Annie.
Okay.
And it was just an excuse. And they're like,
but I feel like
but they're like, okay, well, we're bringing out Casey and Patrick, so we might as well bring out her too, instead of, like, because they clearly knew that it's not going to be like a big conversation between her, Annie, and Nick. So then they're like, okay, let's just bring all three of them out together. It's fine. They had the most screen time out of, like, the non-making it to the end people, because they were all also, like, with the exception of Casey, Patrick and Kate were also at the mixer, right? So there's that.
Right.
So they're like, oh, okay, I guess we have questions.
I still stand by my... I can see bringing out Casey and Patrick fine, because they did make it to the end. They just didn't go to Mexico. But Kate, like, I don't know.
Yeah, especially too because they don't really go into the whole, like, we'll talk about it, but they don't really go, like, I'm sure there could have been so much more, like, personally, like, things like I would have said in regards to, like, the Nick and Annie situation. If I was Kate, I would be like, hey, blah blah blah. But, like, we'll talk about that. But, like, let's dive into Ringgate, as Nick calls it, because apparently we're still a year and a half later
and
going on about this fucking ring.
Like,
I think Allie's out of pocket for what she said about how Netflix paid for it. Because if remember, we were talking about how, like, Nick was saying how they give, like, the guys give them a budget.
No, but Nick was saying that Netflix provides the ring.
Oh, they do provide. I thought they, like, gave them a budget and were like, oh, okay.
So Netflix provided the rings. I mean, Allie, like, I'm not her biggest fan, but, like, she did make a fair point there. Like, who cares Jordan was like, well, then why doesn't she give it back? It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
To have a producer come up
She
and
should
say,
I think the whole thing is she should have just left it with the producers in the hotel when she
absolutely.
Why would you take it?
Why would you take it? I don't know. And like, well,
You're
like,
gonna what?
Nick,
a whole $250 for it?
well, that's the thing. Like, and what, are you gonna wear it? Like, that's weird too. I don't know.
I would never want to keep it. Like, it's,
you know, unless maybe she wants to pick the stone out and put the stone into something else.
Maybe. But then I also wonder like how like that works, because technically, okay, so like I'm thinking like technically wouldn't the guys own it from Netflix? And then it's like gifted to the girls? But like whatever, just give it back. You don't need it.
Well, just give it to a producer. Then it's like there. Nobody gets it.
Nobody gets it.
We didn't get engaged. Like, what's Patrick going to do with it?
I have no idea.
So, but anyways, we have to go through a ridiculous basketball free throw
just for her to get the ring back.
Right. So, I don't know.
We got Chris Paul
from the LA Clippers to like, I don't like that.
This is budget went?
Yes, this was so like out of pocket. Like it's Netflix,
you know
like
what?
I don't even know what's going on.
It's like the fucking sock basket throw thing. Like, what is happening?
I don't know.
You're like,
we're wasting time like having them do some free throw shootout.
Yeah. Other than it was a way to like break off the awkward like argument that was like back and forth. I want you to apologize to me. I want you to apologize.
Hosts who know how to redirect things. That's we could avoid the free throw debacle entirely if we had a better host who could guide the conversation better. Like,
hey, let's circle back to the conversation.
Patrick was making me mad with all you have to do is apologize, Casey. This is exactly what I want you to say to me, Casey. Like,
yeah.
It's just controlling icky vibes.
Yes. And I think it was just a matter of I think he just like kind of honestly like wanted to like quote unquote humiliate her the way he was by her. And like, let's be honest, like I don't trust her 100%.
I don't trust her. No.
After what we actually saw happen during the breakup and then the conversations she had with the producers after the breakup, it's like you had no intention at all of ever speaking to him after the show.
It's like, why couldn't you have
you should have just said straight up, listen, I'm so sorry. I like your personality. I'm not attracted to you. It's never going to work. I would rather you be shallow.
I mean, she could just say like what Joe said, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
so
walk away.
And it could be a matter of, you know what? Like, I had something.
To the producer.
Exactly. Bye.
We never have to hear about ring gate again.
I'm so sorry, but like, if I'm in her position, I don't want the fucking ring.
What am
I going to do with it? Be like, here, this is for my ex-husband or my ex-fiance.
I don't know. The only thing I could think is if you wanted to take the stone and put it into something else.
But it's not even a good stone. Like, are they
a pair? I feel like it was a pair.
But didn't like Nick say they were like,
oh, it's a lab diamond. Like it's to the naked eye.
Yeah. I guess you could like, put it on like a necklace.
Right. That's what I was
thinking. I would like want the reminder of it.
Well, that's it. I feel like there's bad
energy on it. I'd be having to like sage the shit out of it. Like
just give it to a producer and then you've cut like it's clean. It's nobody has it. Like why Patrick wants it, I don't know. Like
I feel like it was just like the principle of it. Like I feel like he was just like, I want it back.
Just give it to a producer.
Yeah, she should have never taken it.
No,
and like I kind of understand where he was like, well, I let you keep it because I thought we were gonna try after. So like, okay, like I'll give you that.
Fine.
I'll give you that because like if your intention, because I think he truly thought like she was going to try after the fact. But like we all know, there was no intention of how.
No,
and we see that because who did she end up getting with after? Joe.
Which leads us into. So they made her say that. I'm like, oh well, good for you. Finally,
I'm like,
what's the
point of this? You guys already know, so let's just say, oh, okay. So then after the show, how long did it take you to get with Joe? Why are we playing the beat around the bush with who did you hook up with?
Yeah. So it sounds like if the show finished in beginning of April, like
2024.
It was end of May, she said. I think they got together. Yeah. Well, Madison, now my disdain for Madison has grown all season long. That's why, see, it's an inverse relationship. As my disdain for Madison,
I think you love a good nonchalant guy.
I do love because I can be that way too. So I'm just like, I think it's funny. He cracks me up.
I don't know. I think her insecurities are so fucking huge.
Mhm.
They're so wide, and like I think it's another one of those situations where like I think she was getting dragged online and shit was happening and she wanted like just him to take more accountability. Sweetheart, he can't even put two sentences together. Like, I'm Joe, I love you. The lights are on, but nobody's home half the time. But that's funny shit.
Which I'm like, I like that about him, but I don't feel like there's a malicious bone in Joe's body.
No, I don't see that because he let it go for as long as it did.
I feel like he's fairly genuine. Like, I don't see him as being a liar or a snake.
No.
Like,
I honestly, I don't even get the vibe that he's a cheater. Like, I don't get that from him.
Yeah. So when she was trying to say, "Oh well, like you, Casey, ruined my engagement to Joe," I'm like, "No,
honey, it was already dead.
Liked you.
I think
he never liked you." I watched back, or I saw on like a TikTok or a reel, his reaction to her. I get like, when they first met. Oh my god, you could tell right off the hop.
It's like deer in headlights.
Deer in headlights. He was like, "This, she is not for me. I had something else in my head."
Good on him for trying. Like, I think his character. I cannot have a nonchalant man. It's just not me. Like, to be fair, I would probably behave in some similar aspects to Madison, just because it's like, I need you to use your words. Use your words. He doesn't try. You know who he needed KB. He needed KB to like walk him through the emotion.
Yes.
Okay, and now this is what we're doing. But like, yes, I don't think he's mean.
No,
and I don't think he. If he does come off as rude or mean, I don't think he means it.
No, I don't. I think it just comes malicious. I think she is malicious.
I think she just is delulu.
Well, like they're like, "Oh, did you get the clarity that you needed?" And
no,
we're never gonna get there. We're never gonna get there.
But I don't know, what else clarity do you need?
Where can the man say? Like, he made a great point. Like, I feel like also he made a great point summarizing what their relationship was. Like, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
He's not wrong.
What did he say again?
Fight and fuck. Like, all we do is fight and fuck.
Okay, and I'm so sorry, but that is the definition of a toxic relationship.
Absolutely. And
the sex is always great because it's toxic.
Right. So,
which is fine. Like, whatever, to each their own. But like, hey, like, you're never gonna work long term. And good
for Joe for recognizing that.
Like, he had a light bulb go off.
Right. And he was like, "This is not going to work." And she was still trying to hold on to, I don't know, like,
I just don't think she wanted to be the one broken up with.
Maybe. And like, he apologized to her and everything. I'm like, lady, what more can he do for you?
I think she just wanted him, I think in some way she just wanted him to be seen as the bad guy, and it wasn't going to happen.
No. Like, he's I find
take your dignity.
Yes, take your dignity. What's left of it and go.
And turn around and walk away.
And she has had some work to her face done. I don't know what, but she looks like,
she
literally looks like a deer in headlights. I don't know if she had an upper bluff or some.
She almost looks like too, like she got like her whites of her eyes bleached. Like, you know, when they get them, I don't know, not that day. Not the eye color change, but.
Well, aggressive Visine before.
Yeah.
Like, her eyes were so wide. So I'm like, did she get an upper bluff or they like remove like the.
I'm also wondering, maybe she was like on something.
Or super Botox.
Did you take the Valium before you went on?
No, but like there's something weird about like this part of her face that was like different from when she
I don't
was
know,
on
maybe
the
she
show.
got like a little facelift or something, or maybe she got like
the fat,
the buccal, whatever,
or like an upper bluff where they take out like the
eyelid, the eyelid reduction thing.
So it's like, anyways, Madison is like,
and like, girl, I'm just gonna say, like, you can't call Casey out on her behavior and use the term you do.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna use the term, but it's something sisters, and I'm so sorry, but it's not appropriate nowadays. Like, you can't use that anymore, sweetie.
Right. So that was, and you can't believe either of them.
No,
Casey or like, I
don't even know what the story is.
I don't know what the story is.
I just believe Joe was probably sitting there like, I don't know what's happening. Someone's touching me.
I have seen his new girlfriend. So Madison can't, like, say anything because his new girlfriend looks startlingly
It's like her doppelganger, but with brown hair
and thinner.
A little bit thinner, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think that
Who is somehow friends with Kate. Kate's back.
Kate, yeah. So
She's just in it with everybody, apparently.
I don't think it was a case of like he wasn't attracted to her per se. I think he really did find the relationship toxic, and he's like, "This is not going to work." And
yeah, and I think too, it's another one of those situations where he started to create a mental image, and then his mental image.
He never got past that mental
image. He never got past that.
Yeah.
And then because he couldn't get past it, I feel like that's when her darker side came out.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't get past certain things. So then he's either medicating with alcohol or whatever, like when they're going out and partying and then he's just getting drunk and then.
Yeah, young, right? Like he's in his mid-20s. Like,
I think it was like 26, 27.
Yeah.
Like
27.
Like, yeah, I don't think there was anybody super young. But like, you still got time. You're 27. Like,
yeah.
Chill. You don't have to get married just yet. But alrighty. Now, so from Kate, Casey, Joe, Madison, we're flipping. Now we're going to the triangle.
The triangle of Nick, Annie, and Kate.
I will say Nick has redeemed himself.
Yeah, he came off really.
He's done his self-reflection in the year and a half.
Jordan came off really good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're like decent friends now. Like outside.
I don't know. I don't know if any. I feel like Jordan's still friends with Joe, and I think Joe fucks with Nick as we saw.
I think he apologized, but I think he meant everything he said.
So, fine, whatever. You don't have to like everybody.
Friends with everybody, who cares? It's just a little bit different when you're seeing shit played back.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry, but like you're being filmed, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, I fucking hate this fucking person.
Yeah, like you might up here or whisper it to your other part.
Inside thoughts, Joe.
Inside thoughts, or whisper it to your partner when cameras are rolling. Yeah, but yeah, like he took a lot of accountability.
He did.
He apologized to Kate Madison, cut from the same cloth. Like she's never gonna get closure the way Madison is never gonna get closure because he's sitting there being real with her, giving her a nice apology, and she's like, I don't know, it couldn't be feels performative. I'm like, what do you want from this man?
God bless Annie. Oh, she comes in and it's like, hey.
You can tell Annie does not fuck with Kate. She was like, yeah, Kate, I don't think so. I'm like, yes, Annie. Good. Like, good for you, Annie.
She's clearly not drinking.
I think she might be drinking.
She's at her normal level.
Yeah, yeah.
They were like, you can have 2 glasses of wine.
Wine before we go film this. That's it. No more. So, but yeah.
She comes in defending him and is like, you know, and I would trust her opinion on whether or not he's being sincere
because she spent more time
with him for a little bit, right?
Yeah, and she was like, you know what, like he is being sincere right now. We're friendly, she said, so like they are obviously on decent terms. Like,
yeah, like clearly she looked back, saw herself, and was like, ooh, fuck. But like, to be fair, she did say she's the type of person to make something work.
Right.
So, like, I can see that. Like, you're like, you know what? I'm going to try until the very bitter end, until I know it's going to fucking explode.
Right.
So, you know what, Annie? Good for you. Like,
I feel like Annie and Nick, like, reasonably unproblematic. Like, they obviously had their moments during the show, but
clearly they spoke after the fact.
Yeah.
Had their coming to light moment. Like, whatever.
Yeah. I think they literally just brought Kate on to try and stir up some additional drama.
But you can't do anything when the hosts are shit.
Right.
We almost had it. Nick almost had it.
Yeah,
for example, they go, oh, so like who are you talking to after the fact? And I guess she or no, what did they ask her? They ask her like, oh, who like, do you regret not picking Brendan or whatever?
Yeah.
Right?
And Annie said
she says no. Okay, cool. Like, no. Personally, I think Brendan's a better guy.
Yeah, better guy
than Nick, absolutely. But maybe in the end, he just wasn't the best fit for Annie.
Yeah,
fair. So who jumps on the Brendan train? Kate.
And Annie's
sloppy
like,
second Kate.
Yeah, sloppy second Kate. Annie's like, why? Like, yeah. So you could tell, like, Annie feels a certain type of way to.
Who hopped on Brendan?
Oh, Casey.
You
know what?
Who knows?
You know what? Yeah, like Madison, Casey, and Kate, I think all 3 of them are full of shit. So like I can't trust
No.
what any of the three of them
and
says.
it's not like
So,
we dived into who else was in there because
Right.
it was KB. KB hasn't said 2 fucking words.
no.
Bitch, start talking because I know you know everything that's going on.
Or anyone else who was there. Can anyone else shed
Yeah.
some light on this? Like, can we get some opinions
Yeah.
from others? No.
Well, we'll
no.
get Joe's opinion.
Moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, moving on. Like
Allie and Anton, I guess, because we're not going to get any more information. So she said,
she
Kate
said,
versus
she said,
Casey.
she said,
Yeah, that's it.
and him in the middle.
Right. So, but
Maybe
literally,
they're more triplets now. I don't know, instead of sisters. But
anyways, so then we moved on to Allie and Anton.
yes.
So
Which
we spent like, I knew that this would happen. Like we spent so much time on Kate. Who gives a shit about
gives a
Kate?
shit. And
Now
we didn't get the questions we needed.
Now, like we spend a tiny bit on Allie and Anton and another tiny bit on KB and
Yeah.
Edmund, and it's over.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm like, I'm so
anyways.
sorry, but I would have preferred more questions about the Allie and Anton. So
Right.
they made it to the altar.
Right. And so did KB and Edmund.
Exactly.
And we spent the least amount on the two
Exactly.
people that made it the
Exactly.
furthest.
Just to find out that they never had the conversation about the strip club.
Oh, we're going to talk about this later. And he's like,
No,
we're going
you
to
guys probably got drunk.
we're going to talk about what later. And
Yeah.
then they never talked about it. And then, like,
What did I say?
so they're like, okay, Nick and Vanessa finally asking some actual, so they're like,
Leading
okay,
questions. Let's lead
leading
them.
questions. So they're like, okay, well, what was the problem then?
Like,
And
why didn't you remember to ask?
her thing was, well, like, when we were talking in the pods, like I said, I wanted someone who was the life of the party.
But you want the life of the party, but you can't let him go to the parties.
Like, it doesn't
Like,
make
what do
any
you want?
They were like, okay, well, what was the point for you that you realized this isn't going to work? And she was like, when he wore flip-flops in Baja? Like,
I'm so sorry. If I see a man wearing running shoes and socks
on the
at the beach
or
or
by
at
the
a
pool.
destination, I'm judging you. Wear slides like a normal person.
They showed at the end. Yes, he had slides. They weren't even flip-flops.
No,
they
they're
were
slides.
literally slides.
They're slides. You're not wearing little thong flip-flops. They're slides.
Slides. So what else was the man
Like,
supposed to wear?
I'm so sorry. Like I said, I think she's used to a certain class of man who is going to wear boat shoes.
Oh, okay, but
But we're keeping our private life private.
that was ridiculous. But we're keeping our private life private while I go on this reality dating show.
Like, I was going to say, I think she's with a much older man who maybe has quite a bit of money, which, whatever, go off, queen. But, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, she could have just said, you know what? No, I'm not dating right now.
Or I am seeing
I'm
someone,
seeing somebody, but
they want to keep their private life private.
Or you just
Okay.
have that conversation with your partner beforehand. Hey, they're probably going to ask me if I'm seeing somebody. I'm going to say no because nobody knows that I'm dating anybody right now,
Right.
and I don't want anybody to know.
No one cares that much about you. No offense. Like, she and Madison and probably Kate are all trying to and Casey are all trying to campaign for perfect match.
I guarantee we are going to see
Casey,
Kelly and Casey
for sure on
Perfect Match.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see them on like Temptation Island,
yes,
or something. They're going to be making their rounds, in all of the
reality show, yeah. And Anton, we find out he's dating. They his girlfriends in the audience. They look like they would be a good.
They look like a good match.
Like she looks like she's Eastern European or something. Also, so.
Yeah. You know what? I think it matches.
And he said, she's what I need in my life right now.
Absolutely. And like, she's gonna be on his level. I don't know. Like, Allie's sitting there talking about how, I want the man to provide and do this, but I still want to go get my degree. I still want to work and do. Honey, you can't have that. Like. I'm confused. Do you want him to provide or do you want to go work? Like, I get having your degree and wanting to do all that, but it's just like, she's like, I want to stay home and raise my kids. Why are you going back to school?
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, why are you going back to school?
Then
why are you spending the money?
Right. Then just work now in anticipation of having children.
Yeah. Like, I don't get it. It seems counterproductive.
I've seen online, like people are like Allie just wants to be a trophy wife, which is
fine.
That's fine if that's what you want to do, but
and maybe a part of her does.
Love is blind for that.
No, or pick Mike. Yes, he gave off that vibe of
Yeah.
having
Well,
fun.
I mean, she would have been real sorry if she had picked Michael.
You know what? Allie, get with Megan.
Yes. Well, I think they're friends. So she's probably friends with her to try and get in that circle.
She'd get her baby daddy's friends, because that would be right up her line of the guys that can afford her Botox.
Maybe that's who she's dating.
Maybe she's dating his like brother.
Yeah. Or her
Like
his
best friend. They go on like cute little double dates.
I watched a thing with Megan where she said that's how they met.
I'm so sorry. That is the weirdest friendship for me. For the two out of that whole cast, for like Allie and Megan to be friends.
Well, because Allie's trying to climb that rich person. Allie's actually smart because she saw Megan's. Yes, she's a social climber. Absolutely, she's an opportunist. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because for me, I wouldn't, to be fair, like I wouldn't necessarily peg Allie to be friends with any of those girls.
No.
Like they don't, like normally you see the girls that have the same vibe. Like you see Kate and Madison, they have the same vibe. And then KB's just like, get me the fuck out of here. It's like, these are dysfunctional fucking ass people.
Let's move on to KB and Evan.
Dude, he's a psychopath. Sociopath, probably.
He is like Primal Fear. If anyone's seen that movie, Edward Norton. And I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody if you haven't seen it, but I mean,
who has not?
It's very old, so if you haven't seen it, you're not going to watch it. So I'll just say it. Like he plays like a stuttering kind of like, I don't know, like he's got some disability or something.
Nowadays, he would have been considered on spectrum.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Through the movie, to come to find out at the end, it was all an act. He orchestrated everything
to make people feel sorry for him.
Right. And to like he murdered someone or he committed some crime and then ends up getting his lawyer buys it, Richard Gere buys his act.
He literally pleads like, I'm crazy.
Right. And he gets off.
Yep.
And that was Edmund. The way Katie was describing,
you know what?
The way he was talking.
Yes. And she made a really good point, and I didn't realize this while watching this. Man, they painted her as that angry Black woman. Like they 100% did. Because like she even said, every single clip that like looking back now, they pretty much picked the ones I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because that was kind of really the only
drama
that was really around.
Yeah.
And like he's sitting there playing it off like he didn't do anything, like he did nothing wrong. And she made a good point where she said like, it's not about the fact that you cried. The emotion thing is fine. Like, I'm okay with that. But she was like, it's when you would do it, when it would just become not honest and performative.
And manipulative.
Yes.
You're doing it, you're using
total emotional manipulation.
Right. In a manipulative
he does
way.
Poor me.
Yes.
It's like, poor me, I'm nerdy, I'm blah. I had a horrible life growing up. I don't even know how much of that I believe.
You know, he fully gave me the Edward Norton vibes, the way he's talking like this. When you know full well he doesn't talk like that.
No, because I was like he's literally putting together full sentences when the whole show he's like stuttering. He's like, no, kidding me, I just love you. I don't know.
Edward Norton.
Throwing myself in a cupboard because
Oh, here. So, anyways, like, you know what though? Like, KB, like, she is gonna find someone. Her emotional maturity is off the charts. Her like,
she's got such a good support system at home.
Her mom. When her mom was like, when she was talking about like, you know, I'm trying to be kind to him. Edmund is saying I'm not kind, and then her mom comes up with like, learn the way he needs kindness.
And that's like,
this lady is
like,
amazing.
Ma'am, can you please come onto the show and like maybe be a stand-in therapist?
Yes.
Because or couple counselor or something. Because like that I think is such a key piece of like a relationship is I know what I need, but you don't know what the other person needs. And I think we saw that also in like Megan and Jordan's relationship.
Yes.
Where she didn't understand how to give him what he needs. And he was like, well, like, I don't know what you need. And I'm still learning. Right. So
love languages as well. Like you have your love language, but you have to also learn how that other person, like you may want to your love language may be gifting, for instance, so you're gifting
Yeah.
that person, but that other person's love language could be acts
Like
of service or
physical
touch. Or
words of affirmation. You
have
don't
to
know.
learn how that other person, wants to receive that love.
Hey, Netflix, maybe give them like a checklist of stuff to talk about.
Apparently they do, but
I don't think it works.
Oh no,
Because these are like all really important things.
Yes.
Or those would be on my list of things to be like, hey, like, what are your love languages? What's your attachment style? Maybe have everybody take this attachment style quiz going into it. Like, we talk about it all the time.
But that might lead to a successful season. I don't think
we don't want success.
Apparently, I don't know.
Like, can we at least maybe get one marriage?
One, yeah, I know they never addressed that. They didn't address a ton of things in the reunion. It was
like we almost had it, and then
at a few points we almost had it, but then
they
we
would just stop
abandoned
and go on.
Yeah, then we just abandoned
like
it.
we're not leading on. We're not asking whys.
No, we're not addressing. Anton's drinking was like a huge thing.
She made it into a huge thing. This is where I'm like, I don't think it was as big of a thing as she was making it.
Well, we never talked about it, so we don't know.
And going back to like, remember how she was making the big deal about the tequila or whatever?
Yeah, that's what
was the time frame?
Anton's drinking. Like, we never addressed anything.
We never addressed the sack club. We never addressed the drinking.
We I don't know, there was just
you were just looking for an excuse. I think you moved in with him and you realized like, I don't even, you know what? Maybe they didn't have sex. I don't know.
Who, Alien?
Yeah. I don't know. But like, I just feel like she was just like, where can I find and like, to circle back to Anton, he made a good point where he was like, she took the word of somebody he'd met twice.
I know.
And who was with his friend for 3 months.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry, on the flip side, Anton, you should have never had that friend bring his girlfriend.
No. No, like, there's just so many, like, and Annie's drinking. That was another big thing this season.
We just kind of skirted over that, like pretending it wasn't even
skirting. We didn't even touch it.
Like, we all knew that there was a problem, but apparently we're not going to address the problem.
No, so it's like, I don't know. They just
Maybe that's what perfect match is for. Maybe perfect match is where we get all the nitty gritty, because we got it with what's his face and AB, right? Like, so maybe that's where we see the volatile. Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know. Another disappointing reunion. The season was actually really disappointing because I don't know. We're proving love is not blind. I don't know.
And it's like they don't even ever really address it. Like, honestly, Nick and Vanessa, you could have just ended it. Hey guys, you know what? This season, love was not blind. We did not make it.
Or we could have started that and then
let's be honest.
But anywho, so yeah, that wraps it up for Love is Blind.
That's a wrap.
Next, I heard the next season's going to be in Austin.
Okay.
I'm not sure. That's just a rumor that's floating around. I don't know if that's true, but
and that would have been filmed already.
Yeah.
So that
or is filming, perhaps. Or no,
it would have been filmed probably in February of 2025. Actually, because we see it in February 2026. Yeah. So, guys, we're coming up on the end of the year already.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy.
And then we're coming up on the 1 year.
Oh yeah, I know. We have to do something special.
I know. Anyways, if you guys have any suggestions on what you guys, because we're coming into holiday season.
Yeah.
So if there's anything like exciting, we're gonna do some like baking and stuff.
Baking. Yeah.
Like, I almost low key feel maybe there could be like a gingerbread house competition.
No, I don't like that. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about ideas.
Okay. Yeah.
But have a wonderful week, guys. Enjoy the beginning of November, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Cheers.